Welcome to AHA Math and Science. In this shorter video, we'd like to discuss the trend for the oil price. And this is a chart of WTI crude over the past 20 years. You can see that the price has reached $120 per barrel in 2022, and it has been in the downward trend since then. And recently, it actually dropped quite a bit. Now it's around $68 per barrel. So the question is, everybody want to kind of asking is, where does it go from here? Will it sort of kind of rebound, or it's going to continue to go down, and how low will it go? That's the question we try to answer in this video. And so actually about 2 months ago, we did a similar video and asked the similar question. But back then, the oil price was actually at $80, and we argued that this $80 will not be able to hold, and it should probably go down. And the analysis is based on look at the long-term trend of oil price over the last 70 years. So at that time, you can see here is the oil price over the last 70 years. And you can see generally it's kind of in this upper trend, but during this kind of general upward trend, there's always several bear markets, and sometimes these bear markets can last for 10 years. For example, this is the one in the 80s. So since kind of the 1980 all the way to like almost 1990, it's in a downward trend. And then the next one is actually kind of in the most part of the 90s, and it's also in another downward trend. And the very recent one was a downward trend. It's actually started from 2008, which is in the middle of the financial crisis, the great financial crisis. And then kind of actually here kind of ended just like 2 years ago. So you can see how this kind of downward trend ended. It's always kind of ended when the price kind of break above this downward trend. Here in 1991, and here happened in the end of 1999 and the beginning of 2000. And this one happened right after the pandemic. So that was kind of in 2021. It kind of broke above this downward trend. So, and then we noticed that in each of these kind of breakout, after the breakout, it just does not kind of go straight up. There's always a retesting of the trend line. Sometimes it's not just once. So here you can count, even if you do not count this little one, there's a second retesting here of the trend line. And then in the second breakout, you can see there's also retesting, not as deep, but it's very close to the trend line. And now we kind of in this third breakout, and we suspect retesting the trend line is kind of a high probability. So something somewhere this retesting of the trend line will happen, and we suspect during that video in March 7th, when we did this analysis, we suspect the retesting will be somewhere around 40 to 50. And back then you can see the prices was still kind of $80 per barrel. And just in the past 2 months, you can see the price now already dropped from $80 per barrel to about $68 per barrel. But after this retesting is over, we suspect that there'll be a long-term kind of bull market ahead for the oil price. So let's take a close look at what really kind of happened, in the past kind of 10, 15 years. This is the kind of this huge downward trend. You can draw the trend line very reliably, and then it kind of the price kind of broke above this trend line in 2021 and then reached the top of like $120 per barrel. And since then it's been this downward trend. So now you can see that it's right at here, and we suspect it's going to start to kind of retest the trend line very soon. And then after that, probably this will be some kind of rebound. This rebound will probably bring it back to about like $70 each. So this downward trend, this initial retesting probably will not rebound until the price kind of goes below $60 per barrel, and then rebound, and then it should really kind of perhaps do a sort of second retesting, and that's kind of put the oil price around the $40 to $50 per barrel. And this is really kind of based on like you can see that sometimes the retesting is not just like do it once, sometimes it can be twice or even 3 times. So this is a kind of a possible scenario, and then eventually you can resume the upward trend. So in the basically to kind of summarize what we kind of said here, we suspect retesting of trend line it's going to happen very soon, probably bring the oil price to kind of below $50 per barrel. And after that, maybe there's a kind of rebound again. And eventually a retesting of $40 to $50 is possible. And if that after that should be a really kind of long-term bull trend again. So I hope you have enjoyed this video and find the information kind of presented here interesting. And your support really kind of means a lot to this channel. So please do not forget to click the like button and also to subscribe to our channel. And thank you very much for watching.